When I look at my own life and my parents' lives, I know that the trajectory of their lives, my child's life, and with God's grace, hopefully one day my grandchildren's life, was changed by a decision that my parents made to make sure that they were well educated. I chose education as a path for a couple of reasons. One, education is something that brought me great joy. It was something I was actually good at. I was, a pretty good student. I think Omaha is a match for my skill set. A deeply committed community. This is a very highly functioning executive team. The principal team is amazing, and I've met hundreds of teachers at this point, and they are all deeply committed. I've had, I get lots of little love notes from them. I appreciate every single one, so don't stop them coming because they keep me going. My leadership philosophy is that no one is greater than the larger whole. In order for any leader to do her job well, she has to bring others along. And it can't be in a superficial way, but people have to fundamentally believe that they matter. One of my favorite quotes is by Colin Powell when he says, leaders are great simplifiers. That's part of my job, to understand very complex issues and to simplify them into ways that make sense for everyone. One of the criticisms that I had, and I was young, as a teacher, was, they don't know what it's like to be in the classroom. And well, yeah, I do actually. And I make myself remember what it's like. And I always wish at every level when you move up, you're like, man, I wish I had done that when I was. But sometimes, I can extend that to teachers.
Thank you for sitting down. Were you meeting the expectations? Be honest with yourself and your classmates. No. Okay. Can you do better?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's all I need.
My values, especially my organizational values, likely come from a compilation of my experiences, good and bad, and also from my mom. So take the high road. The scenery is better, the people you meet along the way are nicer, and there isn't as much traffic on the high road. So how do you think about what it is that you need to accomplish, and how do you think about bringing people along with you on that journey, staying true to what it is that you value? And for me, it's that every child have an opportunity to become the best version of themselves. I value kindness, and I say that all the time about kindness, because kindness doesn't necessarily mean you don't tell people hard things. It's the way you tell them hard things, and it's why you tell them those hard things. One thing that I really dislike, and it's yes people. I just can't, I don't understand yes people because they don't help people. I think having people around you that you trust, who are going to give you honest feedback and who want to see the organization move forward because they believe in the mission of making sure that children get what they need, those are the people you want to surround yourself with. I'd like to thank the entire Omaha community for this opportunity to work on behalf of the children and families in Omaha. And I'm looking forward to forming long-lasting relationships and friendships throughout my time here.